What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Zcash to USD. We'll also be looking at the coin market cap and the very interesting pattern that's forming within the market right now. We're seeing a lot of, downtrends, retracements, followed by uptrends to all-time highs in the past couple of months, which is definitely something that's of interest. We're also going to be talking about what the best prices to be buying in at, what are my plans for buying in. Otherwise, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. We just broke, I believe it is 9,600 subscribers, on our way to 10K, which means I'll be doing a $100 giveaway. So definitely make sure to smash that subscribe button. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's episode. So as you guys can see, we're on the current coin market cap, and the market cap is trading at 276 billion with a 24-hour volume of 84.6 billion and a Bitcoin dominance of 55.9%. What's interesting to note is compared to yesterday's video, Bitcoin dominance is retracing significantly. So we're seeing the altcoins make a rise to the upside more so than Bitcoin is, which is something we're going to have to look at in the charts in a second. Now, the 24-hour volume is steadily increasing. We're not really seeing much of a gain compared to yesterday, but it is slightly up. Same thing goes with the market cap as well. And I do want to show you guys the Litecoin charts in a second because there is a very weird and interesting pattern that we've been experiencing within the market the past couple of days. So looking at the top 10 cryptos, everything seems to be in green. Everything is up. Unfortunately, Litecoin is in the number 6 spot. I know a lot of you guys wanted it in the number 4, but it really only needs just a little bit more volume for this coin to bump past EOS and Bitcoin Cash. But for the most part, altcoins are up. Wow, that is very interesting. Most of the altcoins are up around 3 to 4%. Bitcoin only up 0.4%, so not even half a percentage. What's taking quite a eyeful right now as we look at the top 10 cryptos, the one that's standing out the most is BitcoinSV, which is up 53% in the past day, and it is now trading at $182, which is absolutely phenomenal. And we may actually have to look at BitcoinSV right now because that seems to be taking off to the upside. That's quite exciting. So let's see what exactly happened if we type in BitcoinSV. I believe that's BSV to US dollar. Cool. So if we look up BitcoinSV to USD, you can see we had an extreme pump to the upside, and I literally believe that somebody on my Patreon was asking me to chart BitcoinSV. So if you are the one that was asking me for the Patreon chart, definitely let me know if you got in on this run because this is absolutely phenomenal. Not really sure as to why I didn't look at the news and the current events before the episode in regards to when Bitcoin or why BitcoinSV was skyrocketing in price. But geez, what a pump to the upside. Nobody really could have called this. I'm just putting some lines on here right now to kind of figure out where we kind of blew to the upside. We have a bunch of lines we can draw. There was no real uptrend. I mean, there was a very small uptrend that we can see, something like that, but it's really quite significant. The only thing I'm really noticing with BitcoinSV is the fact that with this uptrend, we were getting sandwiched in between our high-low MMA and this bottom support. And I guess with enough volume, it managed to spike us up and break through the high-low MMA. We saw a retracement back down to a previous support, which is $90. Let me add that RSI, which dipped us back below the overbought line, and then we just pumped to almost $200 right now. This is absolutely phenomenal. Would I recommend jumping in on this coin? Not necessarily. If you bought in down here at $59, which is wild, and it's now $200, so it would have made 4 times your money. $1,000 would have been $4,000. That's quite a or $5,000. It would have been quite a significant pump. So that's actually quite extreme, and nobody can really call a pump like this. But I do believe somebody on my Patreon was referring me to look at BitcoinSV. So that's absolutely wild. We're not really seeing much pumps like that. Let's see. What Bitcoin? Let's go BitcoinSV current or news, because let's see what exactly came out in the news that pumped this coin so high. So I'm pulling up BitcoinSV on Google. Let's see what comes up. So did Bitcoin Cash SV surge because of fake news? BitcoinSV's Craig Wright, sues Peter, So let's see what Crypto Potato, that's a weird website, has to say about this. They're already predicting fake news that came out in regards to why BitcoinSV pumped, but regardless of what it is, that's still a wild jump. So it says BitcoinSV A cryptocurrency backed by a self-proclaimed Satoshi Nakamoto, Craig Wright, has yet again marked a day trading in the double-digit profit zone. Wow. Let's see. What caused the Bitcoin SV surge? When significant increases of the kind take place, one of the most important questions to answer is what is causing the surge. Popular crypto commentator Dovi Wan has shared information what someone had purposely forged an image which is circulating by Chinese news media and reads the following. CSW transferred $50,000 Bitcoin from the biggest Bitcoin wallet to Binance, which confirmed he is the real Satoshi. It then says, no doubt, according to Wan, this is fake news. However, she also says that the snapshot had gone viral in many retail groups, causing people to get excited and tricked into buying Bitcoin SV. So, not sure if that's believable, but there you have it. Maybe that is why. If you guys have any information on why Bitcoin SV surged, definitely leave it in the comments down below so you can keep me updated, as well as the other peers on YouTube. So definitely an interesting coin. Let me know if you got into that run. Otherwise, let's look over to Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then we'll wrap it up with the episode. So you can see what's interesting, what's starting to kind of take shape now. I don't know why the high-low MMA just disappeared. Let's see if it comes back on. Weird. But regardless of why that's gone, I'll have to check it out after the show. You can see also, for those of you who wanted to know what indicators I've been using, let's get rid of the Bitcoin SV. Maybe that disappeared. And let's add it back in. The high middle moving. There it was. Where'd it go? All right, so I just added the RSI back on. Interesting. So there seems to be an issue right now with the indicators on TradingView. Also, let me know if you have any problems with that. Otherwise, we're seeing this massive explosion. We saw Litecoin test 121, and now we're seeing a retracement right now. We're starting to enter that bearish pullback. It would have been nice to show you guys the RSI retracement. That seems to not be here. So unfortunately, I'll have to show you guys tomorrow if we can get that fixed. But the retracement is sort of happening. We pulled all the way back down to 108. We could potentially see more retracement. We're looking to buy in, for those of you who didn't watch yesterday's video or are new to the channel. Around here, the top of our ascending wedge, we're looking to buy or put a purchase order out at $99. At least that's when I'm doing this. I highly recommend you guys check out eToro. This is where we buy and sell crypto in a virtual simulator. This way there is zero risk when you're trading. It's pretty awesome. It's also a way to validate all the statements that I make on crypto and on YouTube. But we can expect to see some sort of retracement lower, if not maybe a retest of $100. It seems to be where the support is. So that's where my dollar cost averaging is going to take place. We're going to put in around 10% at that $100. And then, watch where the market goes after that. And we're either going to take profits or we're going to buy in a little bit more. As for Bitcoin, which has our RSI, so weird why Litecoin doesn't, you can see that we're trading sideways right now. And we're seeing a lot of retestment, a lot of retracement back up. We saw a bottom of $8,400, and then we retraced right back up to $8,700, which is interesting. We're kind of floating right now on the overbought line, which isn't necessarily a price to be buying in at, but it does look like we reached the cap in terms of Bitcoin's price. So we are looking to see some consolidation out further, potentially a pullback down to around $8,200, which inevitably would be our uptrend. You can see this purple uptrend, and that could potentially be a very good buying opportunity. So if we see a pullback lower down to here around 82.50, that should inevitably lower our RSI down to around 55, and that will be a great buying opportunity right at this spot right there. So this is what I'm expecting to see. This is what's happening in my mind. I'm seeing a retracement down to here and then a uptrend to the upside. So definitely keep an eye on Bitcoin. As for Ethereum, you can see Ethereum's having a lot of problems right now too. We're in an ascending wedge and there seems to be a lot of resistance up at the top right here. This $270 resistance band is holding quite strong and you can see there's a lot of downwards pressure. So this will be an interesting cut. You'll notice we are also trading on the overbought line. So we could either see a pullback down to here or down around 260. If not lower, we could break bearish fall all the way to 230 and those would be great buying opportunities. But we're really waiting to see if it confirms a bullish uptrend and it breaks above 270, we could potentially buy in on here and then literally make money and make profit off of the overbought. So we'll end up going like this, and we can't necessarily say how we'll go in the overbought market, but we will make some profit off that if it confirms the run above the $270 resistance. Otherwise, guys, that's going to sum up today's episode. I apologize for Litecoin's high-low MMA not working. I'm going to have to figure that out. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.